Alisha is a very interesting character. She's being discussed on social media like nobody else today. There may be people who will say they relate to her. There may be people who will say she's completely wrong what she's doing. That's her cousin's fiance. Did you see her as right, wrong, black, white?
No, I didn't, because that's not the tonality of the film. The tonality of the film is not to say that, look, here are these flawed characters, and and let's go on this journey with them, and let's, by the end of it, dissect and decipher and see who's right and who's wrong, or who's black and who's white. I think the idea of this film was more observational, to observe that there are different kinds of people in this world, and we may not as individuals always agree or accept or make the same choices that characters like these make, but that doesn't mean they don't exist.
Of course, right.
And the fact that, are we able to understand, are we able to empathize with these characters? You don't have to agree. You don't have to agree with the choices at all. I don't agree with those choices. But as an actor, you have to step out of that lens of judgment and be able to say, here is a character, and based on the story, these are the choices that she makes. How do I infuse, how do I humanize this character? How do I infuse empathy? And how do I make it a character that is relatable? And how do I perform it in a way where by the time people come out of it, they may not agree, like I said, but they don't judge her either.
They don't hate her or anything.
Hate her or judge her. I think historically, in the films that we've seen with, with characters such as these, to begin with, the story in itself is told in through a very judgmental lens.
Right.
This is right and this is wrong.
Right.
This is the villain and this is the hero. And I think what we're trying to do with this film is to move away from that.
Okay.
And not judge these characters. Again, like I said, we may not personally make these choices, we may not agree, but there's a reason why people do what they do. And are we able to empathize with these characters? And humanize them, and that's what makes them real. That's what makes them relatable.